Mississippi State, you get a 1 or 2 run lead, but then you're trying to hang on inning after inning. 6 runs, and once you caught fire early in that second inning, everyone seemed to feed off each other. No one did what they shouldn't do. Just single, got a double in there, just kept putting the ball in play.
Well, we did a pretty good job tonight again, Jeff, of staying out of the air, and I think it was second or fourth inning before we hit an I got it, call an I got it, and you consistently hit balls on the line, and they're going to find some greens. So good job by our hitters. They stayed locked in pretty well, and faced a guy that really kind of overmatched us down in Oxford early in the year. So it was good to come back and beat a quality lefty.
Biggest hit in that inning really may have been the Jacob Wilson's early to make it 1-0. Was down 1-2 in the count, and it was T.J. Rich, the left-hander, down and away on a 1-2 count, just took it. Didn't have to hit it hard, just rolled it between the third baseman and third base. That put the Tigers on top 1-0, and then it started rolling for you.
Yeah, and Robbie Graham snuck one down the line there too, and a lot of good at-bats by our lefties. I was a little concerned. We're somewhat of a left-handed dominant lineup when you face a quality lefty like that, but Eli got some big swings off, and like you said, he's been swinging the bat well. He doesn't have a lot to show for it in that stretch where he wasn't, he was struggling a little bit, but he wasn't striking out and put two good swings together and gave us kind of jump-started us a little bit tonight.
And we talked midweek games last week when we were down there at batting practice about we got to start getting something that a JD or Eli in the DH position. Eli's come through 4 homers in the last 4 games.
Yeah, he's got power. We saw that in the fall, and sometimes guys that do have a feel for some power tend to get in the air a little bit, and I was very encouraged. Eli, even in the slump he was going, if you want to call it that, he was lining out a lot. So then, boy, what a job by Sam Maul, coming there and just he commanded the strike zone with his fastball, and he's got a good one. And the cushion, the 6-run cushion really helped, and then the 3 runs we tacked on let us kind of extend Sam out a little bit, and we went a little bit deep with him, but that's what you do when you got a chance to win a game.
Well, what he did, the most important thing he did until the 7th inning, nobody reached base with less than 2 outs. He retired number 1 and 2 in every inning up until the 7th.
Yeah, we negated the leadoff man firstly, and then no runners until 2 outs, and I thought Sam, the difference tonight was if he climbed out of the zone, he was able to get back in there, and mixed his pitches. He threw a pretty good changeup at times tonight, which is basically a pitch that we really added to his rapport since he came to Memphis. So great job by Sam, and what a great environment for a freshman to be in again.
Not to wear the subject out, but how fun is it to just sit back and watch Chad Zerker? 3 for 3 tonight. He takes his freebies up there, his sit-by pitch, just goes about his business. You look at the box score, he's now up to 521. He's not a player. RBI players, I guess, and the home run guys are the wow guys. But Zerker's a guy you look into the box score after the game and go, wow, 3 for 3 up to 521.
Yeah, just a yeoman type work ethic is what he's got, and I was trying to tack on a run there late, and I said, I want to get Drew to second. Hubbard's a little tough to steal on with that velocity, and so I said, hey, let's get him down to second. And he said, I'll do it, coach. So what a team guy, and actually if he gets that thing down to third baseline, he may have a hit because they're playing back. So, but what he's doing, and you saw tonight, he's a middle of the field guy. And he's never in the air. Everything's been on the line, and he gets rid of pitches. He's not afraid to do it with 2 strikes. I mean, all the things that really a guy that's on a streak like that have going for him, he's got going for him.
When you try to bring fan support out to ball games, there's 2 things you got to have. One, you got to have a winning team, a team that's winning, you're on a roll. And you have to have a superstar player. Chad Zerker now is that player, kind of like Adam Amar was and Joey Lieberman back in 06 and 07. You never knew when they were going to blast a big home run. But Chad Zerker's a player now that you come out, what's he going to do each at-bat? And with 4 wins in a row, you've got things swirling now. Big weekend. Second-ranked RPI team in Southern Miss. They're ranked 14th in one of the polls. They're the hottest team in Conference USA. You're going to retire Phil Clark's jersey Saturday. Al Brown's on Sunday. You're going to have a lot of alumni out there. Huge weekend. You need to pack FedEx Park.
We need to pack the park, and weather's going to cooperate from what we see so far, and this team's worth coming out and seeing, and like you mentioned, especially with Zerk doing what he's doing right now, and we get our weekend rotation back intact now, and it's conference time. So I wasn't going to mention a lot to the club about Southern Miss until we got tonight out of the way, and we'll go to work on them tomorrow, and I think our guys are going to be locked in, ready to go.
Big series. You've won 4 in a row. You win this series this weekend. You've got things going for the second half of the season. Tonight was game 28. Huge series for a lot of reasons.
A lot of reasons. And they're playing with a lot of confidence. And, you know, their Friday night guy was a preseason, you know, pitcher of the year in the conference, and that'll be the challenge. Is, you know, in our last 4 games, we've really had some good quality at bats strung together back to back to back, and that'll be the key Friday night.
All right, well, Coach, congratulations, and we will talk to you Friday night.